Hey guys, uh, I'm just gonna get into it. It's been a while since I've done a double reaction, and I've never actually done a double reaction that wasn't like themed around one artist. I've only done one of them, and it was Space Laces the last time I did it, and that's actually my most viewed video, which is crazy. I would have expected like Zed or Calvin Harris to be bigger, but no, Space Laces is my biggest video, so that's interesting. But yeah, today we had like two massive legends drop like some collabs, dropped like some tracks. Three, if you're a new generation kind of guy, and consider ISOxo a legend. Which honestly, I don't blame you if you do, because like looking at his shows and like the Knock 2 ISO scene, like it's going crazy. Like the energy at his shows are wild. Like I need to go someday. Anyways, completely switching from that, the first artist that we have is Deadmau5. And this is, in fact, a very special day for him because this is the first single of his new album. The first solo album, actually. Yeah, I want to specify solo album because KX5. The first solo album from Deadmau5 in 10 years. Yeah. Big moment for Deadmau5 right now. Big moment. We have Ameonna. I'm I don't, I'm not. I think you pronounce that Ameonna. I want to say that you pronounce that Ameonna. I'm pretty sure that you pronounce that Ameonna. I don't know any other way that you would pronounce that. But yeah, we have Ameonna. I don't really know what to expect from this. This could be the classic Deadmau5 sound. This could be him switching it up. Like, there's only one way to find out. Let's do it, man. Very loud pad so far. Feels pretty classic Deadmau5 so far. Definitely with a slightly more upbeat vibe. Less of like the more ambient style of progressive house. Oh yeah, those are very Deadmau5 pads. Very Deadmau5. Ooh, it's getting louder. A little bit of a lull in the energy. I suppose. Okay, we're getting drop 1. Let's see. Amazing snare. I really love the snare there. I feel like the snare is what keeps this idea engaging. Overall, this track so far feels very like triumphant. Yeah, I would say that feels like the classic Deadmau5 sound in a good way. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like I want to say that reminds me a tiny bit of the 2010 album. Like it's definitely a little bit more triumphant. It's slightly less ambient, slightly less low key. It's more about like kind of like I feel like that would make a great intro track for a set. And maybe that's the same kind of thing that he's thinking when he decided to like release this as a debut single for the album. Like this feels, it has this vibe of like an introduction of sorts. Like I don't know how to describe it. It's like it like slowly unfurls you into its kind of like atmosphere and into its kind of world. Yeah, very very good. I'd probably give that 8.25, 8.5. I can't really decide. Like I think it's well produced. It's just like definitely for the idea that it has, it is a little long. I think like something like Rejaded has many different sections. Something like Strobe has many different sections. This didn't feel like it had many like different verses, different sections to it as those songs did, but still very very solid. I like it. Definitely gonna add it. And now we have the second track of this video, and this is something that I think people have been like screaming about in like absolute just like hysterically just screaming and just losing their minds. And I can kind of understand because like Skrillex and ISO have been teasing some kind of collab for years now, and I think that's not the biggest thing that like makes this track like really really hype inducing. Like the second biggest, like the real biggest thing is the fact that like this is OWSLA. This is the return of Skrillex's legendary label OWSLA after God knows how many years. Like, dude, yeah, the hype for this track has just been like beyond containable. Like people have been calling this a masterpiece, calling this like I'm gonna try to go in with like metered expectations. Like it's gonna be hard, but let's see it, man. Very nice, very interesting, like piano intro. I feel like ISO definitely wrote this part. Feels very ISO. Very melodic beginning. There's like lots of like strings in this, man. Okay, that happened. I really love that lead, man. That's a really cool lead. Let's see what drop to. That's an absolute banger. I can see where the hype comes from. Oh yeah, I can see where the hype comes from. That being said, I honestly feel like the best part about this is not like the drops, but honestly like the really unique melodies here on display here. Like I think especially ISO kind of contributed something to this collab that feels pretty unique. Like it's definitely like a very big dubstep banger, and like I feel like the drops are gonna grow on me. But like, yeah, I think I think the actual like musicality on display here, especially in the intro, and like the build is really nice. Like I'm gonna be honest, like that build, the very first build, kind of scared me. Like I did not see that coming. Like not that it didn't feel natural, it just kind of hits you all at once. I think something this track could benefit from is maybe like an extra minute. Like make this a 4 minute track, and like I feel like everything in this would be a little bit more, feel a little bit less, I guess, jarring. Yeah, but definitely would feel right at home in like Fuse. Like it feels very like a Fuse style track. Like the last 3 or so tracks of Fuse kind of very much follow like the same kind of vibe. I will say I, at least on first listen, I definitely prefer like the last 3 tracks of Fuse, especially Voltage. Voltage is like low key my favorite Skrillex ever. But yeah, this is gas. Like I'd be lying if I said I did not fucking enjoy the shit out of this. Like this is an easy 9.5. Like yeah, absolute banger. I wish it had also a little bit more bass on it, but like really good song. Yeah, yeah. Definitely feels like old Skrillex, and but has enough new to be like really interesting. Yeah, that was Deadmau5 and Skrillex in one video. I did that, man. Like, wow. Yeah, very first double reaction with 2 different artists in the same video. But technically 3 different artists because it's Skrillex and ISO on the second track. But yeah, hope you guys have a great one. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna upload this very late tonight. This is Friday. Tomorrow I'm gonna upload probably 2 EP vids, which are gonna be a lot longer. So watch out for those. But yeah, those are gonna be more mainstream, more melodic than these 2. But like, definitely are gonna be like pretty big artists. You'll know. Like, anyways, see you guys in the next one. X42 Reacts signing out. Bye.